Good evening. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7CYM. The Western Washington Amateur Television Society is a group of amateur radio enthusiasts that take to the airways of fast scan television. We have a repeater located upon Cougar Mountain. Crossband repeater. It receives on 70 centimeters and spits out images 1.2 gigahertz. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7CYM. And so far checked in by video is WW7N, James. And is there anybody else who would like to check in?
WB7BHN. K9PQ.
And we have WB7BHN, K9PQ, Bob. And again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7CYM. Taking check-in. So far we got WU7N, James, WB7BHN, Jim, K9PQ, Bob. Anybody else like to join on this wonderful, warm, almost summer-like weather today?
I saw Gary on the video.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming down. Okay, all right, Gary down. K7HYV.
I'm here getting set up, Dave, over right there.
Okay, well, let's start off. Let's go up to James, WU7N.
Okay, let's see. I guess I should do an audio check first since I've made a lot of equipment changes. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Coming in loud and clear on the 08 repeater.
Okay, well, one thing, what I'm trying to do tonight is I'm trying to use a HDMI to phase E converter which takes 1080p and send it as an NTSC signal to a electronic transmitter. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot of interference from my own computer signal. Oh, not a lot, just kind of a strange white bar that's going left and right across the screen. Are you seeing that, Dave, or is that just something I'm getting here locally?
That's pretty well what's been going on for the last few meetings, you might say, Net.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I need to learn to use my software because, as you can see, I've got a picture that takes up, I guess, about 30% of the screen, and that has a wonderful logo off on the right. So anyway, let me work with that a little bit, and I'll see how far I can get. This is WU7N, the Western Washington Amateur Television Society. That's the net control.
Well, thanks for that, James. Let's move down south. WB7BHN. Jim, welcome back.
That's WB7BHN. Yeah, last Saturday we sort of tied up. We went to the gospel mission in Lewis County. Has an auction every year and a dinner and stuff, and we went to that, and fortunately we got outbid for everything we bid on, so we didn't make any donations to the mission at all this year. I don't know what happened. Last year we won several bids on things, and but we had a good time anyway, and I guess it's for a good cause. The homeless people that they're taking care of down there and feeding, and they give them showers and clothing. It's a nice thing to do. You can't give money or anything direct like that because you go out and buy drugs or booze with it, but it's nice when you can feed them a meal and give them a shower and some dry clothes or something anyway. So So that's where I was at last Saturday, and didn't get home in time. One of the other ladies in our group won a couple things that she was bidding on, and we had to help her haul it home in her pickup, so we didn't get home till quite late. So we'll turn it back to net, WB7BHN.
WB7BHN, fine with that. Thank you for your services of helping out to take care of the home rental. Let's go on to Bob, K9PQ.
Okay, Dave. Well, I've got myself set up to do streaming, but I think without Ron to switch it, I am going to have to wait for another time, so I'm just going to be audio tonight. And I might make it a short one anyway. I'm a little bit under the weather, but good to hear everyone on. And James, I'm very interested in your setup. I do want to tell you, though, I believe in being brutally honest when it comes to signal reports, and your signal started out being certainly readable, but a little bit low on the audio with a little bit of buzz, but then it deteriorated rapidly, and it was largely unreadable, at least to me, listening directly on the radio near the end. So I just want to let you know so you can see what's going on. But glad to have you aboard, and nice to see video from you. I'm really curious what you're doing, how you're getting it. It looks interesting. Let's see. Just enjoying the weather as much as I can. This is probably the first time when I would have rather be working at home than working in the office, so I could be here and have all the windows open and step outside on the deck from time to time, but that's okay. I will take the trade-off. I'm very happy with the job change, and I will take it. But yeah, loving the weather, and looks like we're back to cool and rainy soon, but enjoying it while we've got it. So with that, I'll send it back to you, Dave. K9PQ, back to you.
Thanks for that, Bob. It's always great to hear from you. Sorry about the cold. Boy, what a time to catch a cold when we have some nice, beautiful weather like this. So let's move on down the line and see if Gary's with us, K7HYB.
K7ZYM in the group, K7HYB. Yeah. Boy, I got some herringbone. Must be under the carrier on. That's odd. Okay, by the way, Bob, I can program, I can access the repeater from here and access the streaming if you want me to do that. Right now, I keyed it up, hard key, and Mike Fisher's not getting through for some reason or another, so I must have done something wrong here. Hold on a minute.
What we're seeing is the ID from the repeater site, and that's on and rather stuck on, you might say.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
And now we're getting an image from you.
Okay, I'll do the obligatory. Okay. That's interesting. Every time I key my transmitter, here on 2 meters, I'm getting a herringbone. I've never experienced that problem before. That is very interesting. Anyway, and it's screwing up my picture. It's all local. It's not. It has nothing to do with the repeater. Apparently, it's just I'm having problems coming in from the live signal for some reason or another. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I wanted to tell Bob that I can turn on the stream from here if he wishes me to do that. I'll be more than happy to do it. Back to you, Dave. KD7ZYM, K7HYB.
K7HYB, it appears that maybe something else is coming in over your video signal. Getting some checkerboard squares and some bars. I don't know where that's coming from. Just sort of interfacing with your image. Your image is black and white. And now we're back to full screen again with the ID from the transmitter on the color bars. And that just dropped out. Here you had about a 2.5, maybe, stretching it if I say 3, black and white. So let's go back to James, WU7ATS, and this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. And Dave, 87ZYM.
Okay, Dave, I think I've got a full, that is the entire NTSC video right now. It should be pretty much my face, maybe location in the background. Is that what you're seeing, Dave?
Well, I've got a good picture once you expanded that window for you. Audio's still a little bit on the scratchy side, don't know why.
Okay, well maybe I have to hold this microphone a little closer to my mouth. Is it any better now?
It's 100% improvement.
Okay, well I guess you'll definitely see me eating the microphone here because apparently this is a well-designed handheld. You can see that's what I'm using. And apparently it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It excludes all the noise that's further than 2 inches from the mic. Also, I'll show you something kind of funny here. This connector, the little patch panel that runs from the radio to the RG8X, I discovered from these patch cables that come from China. They're really not patch cables. They're more like patch cable kits. You end up having to resolder them, take them all apart. At this end, the RG58 end down here, I don't know how well that's coming over on the NTSC signal, but I just pulled on it and it just came right out. So I had to solder the center connector, get that in there, and then solder the shield, and then put additional shrink wrap. And you'll be proud of me, I remember to put the shrink wrap on before I soldered everything. So anyway, the one other thing I noticed, I was looking at my 1.2 gigahertz coming back. I'm getting about a P4 signal. Is that what you're seeing? Maybe P3?
I'll confirm a P4. I'd almost push it to a P5.
Well, we got to get Bob on because when he puts that digital straight into the transmitter, he really does a good job. So anyway, thanks for everyone's patience tonight. This is a new system. Bob, I'm actually using a commercially bought HDMI 2AV. That's what it's called, a company called GANA, which means some guy in China is probably working out of a small hut somewhere, converting the HDMI signal out of a laptop and feeding that NTS signal straight into the video of the PC Electronics transmitter. So I'll have to figure out how to get the better pictures of that for next time. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. So anyway, that's what I'm doing for now. This is WU7N, and I guess I should put a WU7N up on the screen next time to identify myself. Forgot about that. Back to you, Dave.
No problem. Your picture is looking rather nice tonight and has good color to it. Moving down the list. WB7BA10, Tim.
This is WB7BA10. Well, I'm kind of watching some pretty nice images on the streaming tonight. It's nice, since I'm obviously too far away to get anything from the repeater, but it's nice to be able to see them on the streaming. Now, this gospel mission that we're helping support down there with the leader of our home group in the church volunteered us all to go down there one Sunday instead of going to church. We go down there the second Sunday of every month and provide the breakfast for these people. And boy, it's a real interesting experience sitting and listening to these people and talking to them. And a lot of alcoholics, a lot of drug addicts that are homeless, and a few of them have mental issues, but there's not that many of them there. That mostly drug addicts and alcoholics. And we occasionally get, there's even been a couple families in there that are just temporarily without a place to live, but they usually don't come back. Usually by the next month they don't see them. They've found someplace to live and get themselves out of the mess they're in. But it's quite an experience. I'll let this thing drop. And it's really interesting listening to some of these people talk, and it's, I don't know if I can help them out much, because I've never had this experience like they're having, never been on drugs and never been on alcohol, so I probably not much help, but I can listen to them anyway and maybe get an idea how they got in that mess and what they're going through. And most of them will eventually either get out of it or die on the street or something, I guess. It's kind of a sad situation, but we actually had a guy in this auction there that got up and told how he got his life straightened out and has a family now and a couple of children and a full-time job and everything. So I guess the mission there does good for at least a few people, and it gave me a little encouragement not to give up. So we'll turn it back to net, WB7BHM.
WB7BHM, 87BYM. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society, and I'm the OAG Peter for audio. Anybody else like to join on that this evening? Hearing none, let's go down to Bob, T9TQ, and see if he's still with us.
I am. I thought, well, if Gary can get me in, I'll stick around and let's see if we can get the video in. So, Gary, give it a shot there, and maybe Dave, you can tell me from your live shot if it's in.
Okay, we'll go on standby for a little bit, see what happens. Gary, did you copy?
Yeah, I got to turn Dave off here. Well, I'll just switch the input. There you go. Now, let me switch the input here.
Oh my, there's Bob.
Hey, fantastic. So, well, first of all, Jim, good for you for that good work that you're doing, and I think, as you say, for some people, they're maybe never going to be able to get back to a normal life, but for those that can, it's great what you're doing to help them get there. Yeah, good signal from you, Gary, that I can see my streaming is coming and going, and Dave as well. In fact, I haven't looked at my own picture yet. The streaming hasn't caught up to that, but hopefully that's coming through okay. Let's see, kind of running out of things to say. Interesting, James, on your HDMI converter. I had one of those. I need to get one back again so I can start playing videos again from my computer. I had one and it died, and I just have to replace it. I just don't seem to remember to replace it, but it worked pretty well for me. So yeah, so once you get it sort of figured out and dialed in, I think it'll work well for you too. Well, I think I'll leave it right there for now, and it's good to hear everyone on tonight. So back to you, Dave. This is K9PQ.
Excellent picture, Bob. P5 coming across there. I'm seeing that horizontal interference coming in across the screen. I believe that's caused by faulty connectors in the power lines, the high voltage power line. We used to experience that in commercial television on the analog situation of receiving with those dirty insulators would make that noise come back. And let's see, now we're looking up at the transmitter and we see our gauge up there. And now we're back. Let's see what happens when I shine on some image. There I am. This is Dave, 87EYN. Beautiful Lake City. Oh my gosh, what a glorious day today and yesterday. Washed my car yesterday. It was covered with pollen. Trees out there doing their things this time of year. You know, I try to wash that down, but man, that stuff is so, that pollen is kind of sticky. I had to like triple wash the car to get the stickiness off. So anyway, sort of a yellow snowstorm, I might say, that hit the area out here in Lake City. And my neighborhood does have a lot of trees there, so nature is doing its thing. So let's go on to Gary, K9DQ.
Wrong call sign.
I'm sorry there. K7HYD.
Okay. Well, I'm experiencing some problems right here. I think I got the wrong input. Just a minute. What are you seeing on the live side, Dave?
Getting a black and white picture. You're located in the lower left-hand part of the screen. I'm seeing your bars.
Okay, now I've got it. All right, I had to switch in the wrong place. I wanted to throw that ID up before I threw my lug shot up. This is a white shot here. And I'm experiencing some a very strange situation tonight. I don't know whether it's my handy talking is getting into the computer or whether it's getting into the, that's odd. Oh, it's getting into the converter. I turned the converter off, and it went away. So the distortion that I'm seeing on my laptop here is locally generated by my handy talkie that I'm talking to you on. I don't quite understand why I've never had that experience before, why I did that. But I can switch this back and forth. I'm not too terribly sure which channel. I had it mapped out before. I think the channel 2 is the live feed, and I know channel 3 is the streaming. So that much I got straightened out. Yeah, it was a beautiful day today too. I went out and did some errands, and let me drop it here. I went out and did some errands, and I got my car washed, and I got the other car washed yesterday. And you're right, Dave, that stuff is like glue. You know, you almost have to scrape it out of especially the crevices between the windows, where the windows attach, and the body metal comes together. That's a real blast. And you know, I cleaned the. I got both of the cars washed, and my wife drove the Pilot today, and it was just as yellow yet today as it was yesterday before we washed it. Same thing with my CRV when I washed it. Same result. So it's whatever. It doesn't seem to work. Maybe you have to get a jackhammer to get this stuff out of there. James, you're looking good tonight. You really made some progress, and so we'll just keep working at it here. Boy, my picture coming back on the Let me drop it here. My picture coming back on the streaming is not terribly good. Usually I can read the call sign on my license plate, but tonight, nope, don't work. So I'll shove it back to you, Dave, and we'll see who else wants to jump in here. KD7ZYM, K7HYB.
K7HYB, thank you with that. Little ID out here. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Anybody else like to join in the net? Well, we'll go up to James then. WU7N.
Okay, well, looking at my own signal now. Yeah, I've got a little 2 meter and 1.2 gigahertz interference. Looks like the 2 meters getting into 1.2, so that's actually kind of good to know. How's the audio, Dave?
Much improved.
Okay, well, anyway, I just wanted to say to Jim, thank you very much for your efforts down there. There are a lot more what are called co-occurring disorders than generally realized. That's a fancy way of saying people both have a mental health issue and they have a substance abuse issue. Sometimes that comes from the fact that just because you're crazy doesn't mean you're stupid by any means. Some highly intelligent people with mental illness problems self-medicate. They use alcohol and other street drugs, which is kind of a sad comment on sort of where we're at in America today, but thank you very much for your efforts in that regard. And if you have one positive experience, which it sounds like you've had, that makes it all worth it. I took a special class a few years back on substance abuse, and that's a story probably for another day, but the guy running it was a substance abuse counselor, and he said, you know, there's two medical professions. You got to just be ready for the fact that most of the time it's terminal. I'm being an oncologist, being a substance abuse counselor. So he said every once in a while you get surprised. So, let's see. Oh, on pollen, yes, I have the same yellow storm of pollen on my white Camry, and it gets on the window seals, and then I think it turns into some sort of a glue or something. You just about have to scrub it off with a toothbrush. But it brushes off the glass. I'm glad of that. I just use a big fluffy brush and brush it off, which is kind of nice. So anyway, I guess that's it for me for this round. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to try here. These three colors here, when I tested internally on my internal monitor, pink, yellow, and blue, they're coming through very accurately on the 1.2 gig. And I'll have to wait for the streaming to catch up and see how they're coming through. I guess the bottom blue is a little bit on the green side when I look at it on 1.2 gig. So anyway, that's it for me. Let me turn it back to Ned. This is WU7N with the Western Washington Amateur Television Society. Take it away, Dave.
No problem. Your blue is a little bit blue-green, what I'm reading here on the 1.2 down converter. Well, again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net on Dave 37CYM. So let's go back to Jim, WB7.
This is WB7BHM. Well, surprisingly, the internet's not that slow. I'm probably only 10-15 seconds behind. Silver happens to be on there next. It takes it 10-15 seconds to show up on my computer screen here, so that's not too bad. Of course, Bob's the only one that's got a good P5 image, but that's because he goes directly to the streaming, I guess, and makes for a whole lot better image. But it's nice when it's a little faster and doesn't do so much buffering, and I got a little motion to most everybody here tonight, so it's a whole lot better than it usually is. It kind of makes it a little more fun when you can watch it. Maybe it gets a little later in the summer, if we have much more weather like this, I can go up on the hill and see if I can receive some images from the repeater first. And then if I can, I might think about getting a transmitter and put some images on the thing. But I guess I gotta see if I can receive them before I worry about sending them, I guess. Might be a little better way to go. So with that, we'll turn it back to Nick. WW7ATS.
Thank you with that. You know, generally if you can receive something at 1.2 gig, definitely you can get in on 70 centimeters. Wish you well with your experiment with that, and I'm sure somewhere here we could get a loaner transmitter to you to try it out and see what's happening. I think we have a 4-element 70 centimeter transmitting antenna available also. And moving down, C9PQ, Bob, if he's still with us.
I am. I'd stick around for one more go and make this my 73 round. So I'm just going to assume that Gary has switched me in, and if not, it's just audio. That's okay too. Yeah. So for me, the YouTube streaming has been kind of hit and miss, and it kind of has followed the usual pattern where if it's a clear signal, whether it's mine or in this case James has a clear signal as well, you know, it catches up a lot better, but then it for some reason, Dave, yours isn't as good as usual tonight. Usually you have a really good signal, and it's a little off tonight, and it's definitely getting hung up in YouTube, but you know, that's the way it goes. And as I've mentioned before, you know, I want to be in your shoes, and with the weather getting better, I'm going to make a real effort to get out and do some mobile, because I want to be doing this properly. I want to be transmitting into the repeater rather than what I consider to be cheating here. So anyway, well, with that, I am going to get going and try and get some rest here. And it's great to hear you all tonight. And I will say 73. And good night. Back to you, Dave, K9PQ.
Well, thanks for checking in tonight, Bob, K9PQ. As always, once you switch in, you do have that P5 image across that. Really like seeing that image. I've noticed my picture is a little, you know, more pastel than it has been in the past. Reds aren't really red coming back in compared to what I'm seeing on WW7M pictures. And Gary's black and white is a little bit on the low side. Not as much definition in it tonight. But that could be that the receivers, the transmitter's not turned on hard up there, so that could be also making the picture a little more difficult coming in. And after Bob, let's go to Gary. K7HYB.
KD7ZYM and the group K7HYB. Yeah, the transmitter is keyed. I keyed it up. So it's hard on. I think to see the call sign down in the lower right-hand corner, and I think that's supposed to indicate that it's keyed full time. Is that right, Dave?
That's my understanding. However, that Watts logo should appear where nobody is transmitting to, so I didn't notice that.
Yeah, okay, fine. Well, I sure wish I could figure out what's causing my herringbone hair, which I've never had before. That's very, very strange. Kind of perplexing. And I'll have to experiment with it after the net is over with to see what else might be going on. Could be my program's got a fluke in it, or Oh, I know what might have happened. Let me think about it here. No. No indication there's been any ground problems. No power supply problems, huh? Yeah, it's... Huh. That's odd. Well, okay, I'll figure it out when I get... I'll figure it out when I get time. It's not the issue tonight. So, get the wide shot here, and maybe the mug shot here. There we go. Anyway, yeah, with the weather coming up, good. Let me drop it here. With the weather coming up good, now I'll get out and fly my drone, and maybe get some pictures of the area here. It has Wi-Fi streaming on it. It can go directly into my computer, and I can store it. So that's kind of interesting. I've been experimenting with that a little bit. Haven't had a whole lot of time to do it because the weather has been not terribly good. I've got to get out and put the awnings up on my back porch. That's another task I've got to do. That'll come up here sometime in the next couple of days. Got a couple of things I need to do in the house too, and get to that. So enough of my babble for the moment. We'll let somebody else have a crack at it. KD7ZYM, K7HYB.
K7HYB, well, your image seems to be improving as the net goes along. The close-up camera looks at pretty good definitions on your page. And this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. I'm Dave, K7ZYM, and let's go up to WW7ATS. James.
Okay, this is W7N. Gary, I think you're still on the air.
I'm sorry, I think you're right.
Wow, good thing none of the others of us have ever done that before. Well, anyway, I'm glad that I could make a little bit of progress here. Bob, if you're still on the air, actually I think you're the one that sent me the link for this particular box. I found out that the same converter boxes were being used in the communications vans by the city of Bellevue. And when you told me yours had burned out, I was wondering if heat took these things in a short period of time.
I can tell you that mine lasted for years, and I have no idea why it died, but I don't recall any heat being a factor. K9PQ.
I did not open that one up or open this one up to see the same thing as the turn off the box outside of the thing.
K9PQ.
Go, K9PQ.
Hey, sorry, I was doubling with you. Mine lasted a long time, years. I don't know exactly how long, and I don't recall at the time it died heat being a factor. So I have no idea why it died. It just it got flaky. It didn't completely die, but it got flaky, and I eventually just gave up on it. So that's the story on mine. Back to you.
For info?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Bob, was that the one you gave me?
I think so, Gary. HDMI to composite video.
Well, yeah, I'm still using it, and it does flake out on me every once in a while, and I've never figured out what it is. But I've got it connected to my video switcher here, and I can actually put a picture through into my PC electronics transmitter to send it out over the air. But usually what it is, it's just a screen match of whatever I'm looking at on my Surface 3, which is at the moment happens to be the live return from the repeater. Sorry, Jim, go at it.
To know that old electronics never die. They just end up at Gary's basement to be refurbished and put back into life.
That's a lie.
Let's face it, we all have the hoarder gene. That's why we get together twice a week. Well, anyway, thanks for the additional amplifying information, so to speak, because I looked at actually building one of these myself, and I can't remember if this thing was $10 or $12 or what it was, but it wasn't very much. I mean, I had to get other things at Amazon to make it worth the order. It was that inexpensive. I don't know how they managed to build this stuff and ship it over here, but I guess as long as the pseudo-economy with China exists, I will take advantage of it. So anyway, it seems to be working just fine, and it's not that hot to the touch. It's just barely warm, that's all. And let me see, I'll try and maneuver this up here so everyone can look at it, if I can do so without tearing everything apart. So, as you can see, if I can get in focus here, there is a video out at the top, HDMI at the bottom, and then it requires a USB power, and then there is also a small switch on the side that you choose between NTSC and PAL. So I don't know how well that's coming in. As I look at my 1.2 gigahertz resolution isn't real good, but I think you can get the kind of the general idea with my big fat finger in there giving you some idea of the size of the box. So anyway, I think that's it for my turn this time around. I've been trying to look over my shoulder here and see how long it takes the streaming to catch up, and I'm getting a lot of digital freeze, but that could be, well, I don't know why that would be. Use the internet service, perhaps. This is WW7N, turning it back to net.
WW7N, thanks for that. Let's go back down to Jim, WB7BHN.
This is WB7BHN, and I've got to update what I said a little while ago about the streaming being good. It turns on them a whole round. Everybody takes a whole round before I see your images, so it's probably 10 or 15 minutes behind down here. I was seeing it right about the 10-15 seconds after the next guy that was on was talking, but it was a whole round behind everybody, and I figured that out when Bob said 73s and signed off, although he really didn't go anywhere. He came back on afterwards, but his image came on there after he signed off and quite a while later, so it was about a whole round turn that everybody takes before the images were getting down here to me and getting on my computer. But I thought it was better anyway. It looked better, so or seemed better. But I think I got fooled. But I guess that's all right as long as I'm getting the images. It's something to look at anyway. So we'll turn it back to this WB7BHN.
WB7BHN, Jim. I don't know if Bob's still there, but we'll call him up, P9PQ. And it sounds like Bob left us. This is Jake, 87GYM in Lake City. Wow. You know, what's transmitted looked pretty good. James' image looks great. Gary's a little bit on the same side. Bob's image, of course, coming in direct. P5 image coming over when it switched to 1.2 gigs, so that looks pretty doggone good. Anyway, I don't have much more to add what's happening here, so I'm going to move it on down to Gary's K7HYB.
And there's the call sign, K7HYB. And there's the mug shot. No, it's not the mug shot. There's the mug shot. When the glass is off, believe it or not. I see you. Oh, okay. There's the white shot. Anyway, No, I'm very perplexed. And I'm glad that Bob, I was able to accommodate Bob there and get him switched in. Sometimes the path isn't too good to me on 440 for the control link. I don't exactly understand why, but there are times when I have not been able to turn it on and off. I don't quite understand what's going on, but you know, I guess that's the way it goes. And I really don't have too much more. I've bought a couple of. I went to a closeout sale for a Hallmark store in Woodinville, here right near my home, that is closing down. They remodeled the shopping center they're in, and they jacked the rent to the point where they can't afford to stay where they're at. So they're in the process of finding a new location. They're selling a whole lot of fixtures and stuff like that. A bunch of stuff was marked. So I ran gone across a couple of Star Trek items that I picked up for myself and for my ex-daughter-in-law. She's a Trekkie too, and I'll pass them on to her at the meetup this weekend down at the Wayward Coffee House. Which reminds me, I ought to make a phone call today. Talk to my friend across the street. He's a Star Trek fan too. He said he might be available on Saturday to go down to the meetup. So yeah, there's quite a bit of licensing. Every once in a while, I see the checkerboard squares, or see the interference caused by that. By those weather stations beeping on the input. That's what you get when you have a broadband signal. Back to you, Dave, when you wrap it up if you feel necessary there. KD7ZYM, K7HYB.
Okay, we got you there, Gary. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net, so go on a final round. Go to James, WU7N.
Okay, good net tonight, guys. Enjoyed it, and I certainly appreciate everyone coming out, and appreciate the honest signal reports, as Bob would say. Kind of disappointed in the streaming. I think that should be the club's next project, to see if there's some way we can fix that. I don't know. This is WU7N, 73s, everybody. Have a good evening.
Thanks for that, James. I think that streaming could be fixed rather rapidly. They just throw a lot of money at it and things happen. But I think we're going to do that. Let's go down to Jim, WB7BHN.
Well, WB7BHN. Well, I guess if I got to be honest about the signals, the only one that's got a good signal is Bob, and the rest of his are subpar compared to his, but I guess he's coming in on the internet, so it's kind of cheap, and it's not fair for me to really compare everybody else's signal to his when he's coming in on the internet. But I don't know, the streaming is awful slow tonight here. I thought it was just about as fast as it's been, and I was one whole round of everybody behind her and what was going on. But we'll say 73s for now, and I enjoyed being with the net again tonight. WB7BHN.
Well, thank you for your participation, WB7BHN. And is there anything from anyone before we close it down?
Yeah, Dave, question.
Go ahead.
I've discussed with Rich the possibility of getting Hamwan on Cougar, which I understand it does not exist now. Do you think that would help us?
I'm not sure. I know Hamlin van is up at Tiger at this point. So getting it from Tiger down to Cougar, I don't think would be that much more difficult.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a difficulty with the equipment or the idea that it might work or anything like that. I'm frankly not sure what the roadblocks are, but I've been in discussion with Rich a couple of times, and not recently. The last time I talked to him about it in any depth was at Puyallup at the Ham Fair, and he said he was going to discuss it with Scott, the site manager up there for Ray Tuckle. So, and I don't know where it's gone from there. Anyway, I just thought I'd ask a personal opinion there and see what you think. I think our choke point is, however, we're getting our air off the mountain, and I think Rod's met felt too that that's the way it is. Anyway, the systems are clocking down because they simply don't have the bandwidth to handle what we're putting out. Anyway, 73, I'm clear, and we'll talk to you later. KD7ZYM, K7HYB.
Thanks for that, Gary. Yeah, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. We'd like to thank the owners and operators of the OA Chain Computer Group for allowing the Western Washington Amateur Television Society to utilize this machine on Wednesdays and Saturdays between 8 and 9. So at this point we'll shut down and we'll off. Dave, 87YM.
I'll unkey the repeater, Dave. K7HYB. K7HYB. Kilowatt 7 Hotel Yankee Bravo. Boulevard 7 Hotel Yankee Bravo. Okay, 7H Quiet B, testing.